Good evening. India and the UAE have agreed to deepen the defense strategic partnership. This will encompass defense industrial cooperation, technical cooperation, and even co-production in the long run. But this is still to happen, and it has come about due to certain geopolitical alignments happening. India and UAE were cooperating on the defense field for long. In the past 2 years, they have had two joint India-UAE Defense Industry Forum meetings, chaired or guided by the Indian Ministry of Defense. Almost 90 companies attended such a meeting the last time, including leading companies from the UAE, including Edge, which is a leading company listed as a top company, including several Indian companies, which are the top companies in the world. They were part of this agreement. Yesterday, when UAE President Mohamed Zayed Al Nahyan came to India along with a delegation and met Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the two sides agreed that the deepening of the defense cooperation was to happen. This is happening primarily as seen by certain sections in India because Pakistan post Sindoor, Operation Sindoor with India in May 2025 went ahead and signed a defense pact with Saudi Arabia. Also, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia and Turkey are discussing a trilateral defense agreement which would encompass all kinds of things. If one country is threatened, the others will respond. It is being labeled by the Western press as an Islamic NATO. India is, if not perturbed, but is watching things very carefully about this. And yesterday, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri addressing the media about the India-UAE deepening of cooperation in the defense sector clarified that the India-UAE agreement is not a reaction to any geopolitical development in West Asia. He also clarified that we are not going to be part of any conflicts out there, amply indicating that this was not a reaction to Pakistan-Saudi Arabia pact. However, in the real world, India wants a toehold in UAE. The companies of UAE are keen to come to India. They have come here. A joint Defense Cooperation Committee also meeting is conducted. The UAE Defense Minister also came here last year, and he also brought in a delegation which was kind of a discussion between the two countries. The Army, Navy and the Air Forces of the two countries have been doing regular military exercises. However, to graduate to the next step, the two countries have to come together. The money, the thought process, the thinking, the technology, the research, it has to be dovetailed into a technology partnership of the two countries. This is the reality which has come about. Yesterday's meeting was about this only in India and New Delhi when Modi and Al Nahyan had met. However, now India is also looking at other partners in the West Asian countries, including Qatar. We don't have a larger military presence, but we have a kind of a turnaround base in Qatar. And we can use that base in, I beg your pardon, not in Qatar, in Oman. I beg your pardon, it is in Oman, the turnaround base is in Oman, where the Indian Navy uses the ships to refuel and go forward and also replenish its stocks. In the context of the UAE partnership, UAE has the money, some kind of technology. Their company Edge is one of the top 25-30 companies in the world. It makes a lot of equipment. Also, UAE and India have agreed to have a satellite partnership. By satellite partnership, I mean in the space. The two countries will also make some equipment in the space sector and launch and work together in satellites, in launching satellites. However, this will be coming later. At the moment, the defense agreement is going to be happening very soon, and the two sides have agreed to have a framework on how do we work about it. We will keep on bringing updates on India-UAE agreements and also the future of India-UAE ties. With me is Tribune's photographer Mukesh Agrawal. Thank you for watching us.